All right. Let's see. What's going on, everybody? How are you doing on this Friday night, 10 p.m., 11/11 at 10 p.m., 11/11/2022. It is Veterans Day. First and foremost, thank you all, veterans. Couldn't be here without you, right? That's the way this world runs, and we could not be here without you. And I, for one, appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for your service. What do we have? 7 people here. Deneen, thanks for being here early. Yes, you got turned blue. You have the power. Careful with the power. Sometimes silver forever. He gets tingly, and he will. Well, he gets that feeling. Desert Bob, buddy, how you doing? Like, who else? I think I saw Don't Ask is here. How are you doing? Silver Forever, you're hiding out somewhere. Patrick, I think I made it in time. I hope you're still here, buddy. What is your favorite coin in your collection? Coin, round, bar, doesn't matter what it was. That's what I asked on the community tab, and that is what I kind of want to go over tonight. And if you stick around long enough, I've got a special guest with me tonight. Some of you know him, some of you don't. It's going to be his first appearance on the YouTube, and he is really excited. Sound check, Pauly. Can you hear me? I guess let's start there. Yes, you can. Thanks, Janine. You really got me going there, right? God, you're rocking it too hard. Music is going down. Y'all getting old on me. Hold on. All right, let's hear that. All right. It's gotta be a cool medium somewhere. You let me know when it's just right. Let's go. I was jamming up too. Whoops. We can't hear you, Pauly. I think you can now. Much better. All right. Music is down. Thank you. Much better. So how is everyone doing tonight? It is, like I said, Friday, Veterans Day, 10 p.m. Has anybody that's in here answered the question on the community tab? Because we're going to be bringing it up. And if you haven't, I guess you'll have time here to talk about yours if you would like. I'm going to go over mine a little bit later. You guys can take some guesses if you'd like. I don't think anybody would guess it, but you might, right? See, now I don't hear any music. Perfect. That works. Okay, so music's good now. It's just off. The music's just off. We're done. We got only one. Well, it doesn't have to only be one, but just some have a favorite, like it's the holy grail of your collection, and it is what it is, right? I've been getting into toners lately. I've got a nice one. It's locked away. I bet Pauly's is the Capone coin. Ooh, that's a good guess. They are nice though. Toners. You just be careful. You know, there's people out there that'll take those coins and throw them in with some eggs, and there you go. You got some toned up coins now. So the background music is now gone, right? Let me see. Oh, it's still there. So let's go. I guess let's just get into it. We will add this to the stream. And make it larger and go there. So this was the question. What is your favorite coin, round, poured piece, or metal, what have you, in your collection? And picture was for attention. If you didn't see it, these are my two younger kids dressed up for Halloween back on, obviously, Halloween Day, October 31st. He looks like a freak in his costume. And that in the background of the picture, this is actually two different pictures. I took this picture in somebody's front yard. They had this Pennywise light up thing. And actually this picture is from my parents' front porch. I just edited out that background and used that as the background. Desert Bob is the favorite thing in Pauly's collection. Ooh, that's getting even closer. One on the right looks just like Pauly. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that, buddy. I really appreciate that. Is it because of my hairline? Are you fucking with my hairline? Is that what you're doing? Are you saying something about my hairline? Is that... Oh, man, I'm going to have to do it. We had 25 likes and 25 comments. CG Coins, first and foremost, says they have a few 1979 wide rim Susan B. Anthony's in uncirculated condition. They got in the 1980s for a promotion at their parents' work when was 8 years old. Is their absolute favorites. Thank you for your comment. Nick's Coin says, my favorite is soon to be in my collection, the Morgan 2023. So Nick, you're in here in the chat. You're trying to tell me that you don't have... Wait, we got to get rid of this. We got to get rid of this. And Nick, you're trying to tell us that you don't have a personal favorite coin in your collection right now. It's you haven't even bought it yet. Got a little bit better. Come up with something and put it in the chat. Silver Heist, how you doing, buddy? Desert Bob's Leather and Loot says the 1990 Idaho Centennial Medallion, Idaho silver, minted in Idaho, designed by Idaho artists. I have one of 7 coins collection, found at a LCS at a great price. Must be from Idaho. Must be an Idaho thing, right? Thanks for participating, Bob. I appreciate it. Steve Woods. My daughter's so cute. Thank you, buddy. The clown's a little scary. Yes, it was. Your favorite coin is the Mule. And the Mule Air, which he's talking about there, is the 2018 Mule of the 2021 Wolverine from the Marvel collection. I think a guy by the name of Stacking Stormtrooper found that. Check out his channel, Empire Precious Metals. I think he's the guy that found that coin. I'd have to look more into it, but I'm pretty sure I've heard that somewhere. Because there might only be 40, at the most 400. And he also likes those triangular coins. And I think he's talking about the triangular... Randy Matthews, how you doing? I think he's talking about the triangular shipwrecks. And those are cool. I have them in the BU version. They made them antique version and gold too. 4 of them. I forget. Australia made them. I forget which mint. But they're an Australian coin. And he also likes the trapped and still trapped coins. Now, those are actually pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but they're like a... It's like a coin. It's like a face coming out of a coin. It's pretty nifty how they do it. Freaking Awesome says his favorite is a translucent clear scent. Though you can't see it, use your imagination. Oh, I've had to use my imagination quite a bit. M Decimal, new sub channel. Heard through the grapevine that you have a special guest on tonight. Well, thank you, sir. And yes, special guest will be up in a little bit. And he might even have something to show. I think he or she, I guess, he or she might have something to show. Pennywise Evil Cowboy says that Pennywise costume is pretty spooky for a kid. I'd probably say my favorite coin is the 2021 Ghana Alien. That is a pretty cool one too. There was like 4 or 5 different versions of that. is probably the Britannia because they have so much history. Britannia is a pretty good one. You got that right. Silver Heist is not a fan of triangular coins. Myself, I don't like them when the mints cut corners. Oh, Heist, I see what you did there. I see what you did there, buddy. Now that's a good one. Silver Bowl 30. Thank you for participating, everybody. Is an 1883 $1 CC. That's Carson City MS65 proof like. I hope to get a better coin one day, but for now, that's it. Now that is a nice looking coin. Wendy Square burgers are the best. It's probably Desert Bob, a very special guest. You're getting closer. You're getting closer. Could be. And last but not least, Silver Scorpion says the triangular shipwreck series coins in BU and antique version because they are different. See there, Silver Heist? Somebody likes them because they're just a little bit different, not because the corners are cut. Patriotic Stacker, how you doing, buddy? M Decibel, new subscriber. I appreciate you too, buddy. Let's get back. So let's get out of this. Bring up this guy. What's up? So yeah, I like to do more of that. There's a couple more on there. If I need to, I can go back a little bit later. But it gives us something to talk about as far as your favorites. And I happen to have mine. Oh, look at it. Comes in a little velvet bag sitting right here. Nobody has guessed it yet. There might be one person in here that knows it, and I hope they kind of keep it to themselves, but whatever. It is what it is. Elvis. Ooh, it could be an Elvis one. It might be an Elvis one. Although I did have an Elvis, which I gave to my mother-in-law for a Christmas present last year. Is that lame? Is that a lame gift? She's like an Elvis fanatic. Elvis in a bag. Okay, so any more guesses on who's coming up here tonight? Got to be the Dragon and the Phoenix Error coin. That's a good one too. What did that have? That had like a little extra stamping of proof or something inside that by the Phoenix, I thought. Spokane Silver Stacker, I didn't see you sneak in. How you doing, buddy? St. Gaudens. Three-legged emu. Yeah, that's another one that was an error. That was, what was that? A piece of the tree that made it look like it had a third leg. Hello, Kenneth. All right, so we have someone to bring up, and this, like I said, is their first time, so take it easy on them. You ready, buddy? Thumbs up, and let's bring you up a little bit, and I'll put these on so I can hear you.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy SPB from CONQUEST Bullion. Hopefully, I'm coming through 5 by 5. I'll be coming through 1 by 1. I don't know. Paulie, you tell me, buddy. How do I sound, dude?
You sound good, but now I can hear what everybody else was hearing, and I'm going to turn this music down a little bit so we can hear you. I didn't know the music was blasted that loud. I was catching you in the private chat, and you said down a little bit.
Yeah, you were rocking out. I was like, yes. Like a Salvate metal intro. Like, let's go score. All right.
Right.
Yeah, okie dokie. Yeah. So how
Well,
you
what's
doing,
going
man?
on, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing
Friday
good.
night, dude. I'm so dude. You have no idea how I can't thank you enough for just giving me the opportunity just to do this, man. I mean, it's
What?
totally organic how it happened. We talked about it briefly in the chat, and
Yeah, you talked about it 2 weeks ago, and
here we
then
are. Ring a dang.
we talked a couple messages, and here we are. I think we did a test stream last night, and it worked out good.
Yeah, we had, Michigan, 2G, and then my 5G over here in Maryland. It was trying to like coagulate, and apparently I guess the satellite.
I don't
on the
even
roof,
know what a.
Oh, so I'm sorry. Your
Yeah.
rough, your satellite on your rough wasn't aligned properly or something. I don't know.
Well, you see, I got to stack the kids up just a little higher, and they got to
You
hold
got
it. The wind
21 of them. I
blowing.
mean, you're 21 and counting. You have a house for every one of your kids. You're gonna have like Sally Mae, like for $1 a day. You too can support Paulybuck's kids. $1 a day. That's all you need. Just give it to Paulybuck. Finally build that wall you've been building for like 6 months. It's still waiting for the disc
Oh,
to be
dude.
put in.
My builder is a pain in the ass if he's watching.
Hopefully you didn't just quit on you like tomorrow. Like, hey boss, I'm not giving you 2-week notice. Here you go. Here's your hammer. You can do it yourself. And you're like,
he's on the edge some days. He's on the edge some days.
You just tell the kids get to work. This house ain't going to build themselves, and you think
Hey, Randy Matthews. Man. Randy Matthews says he wants you to read us something and crack open one of those 9.8s behind you. Silver
Randy,
Scorpion, how you doing, buddy?
Crazy. You want me to crack a 9.8? Like, first you want me to show you a 90, Randy, just to make you happy? Let me just show you a 9.8. This is just for Randy, and if you want to see, I got a bunch of random stuff that I kind of set aside for you guys. And by the way, let me just to start off, because I got my friends are here. Hold on, where it is. Let's go. Randy, I know you appreciate this.
Randy's going to appreciate
We're
that.
We're going to the bowl. We don't care who's there. If it's Josh Allen, it doesn't matter. If it's Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, it doesn't matter.
Nick's Coins just threw something at her monitor.
You love it. Silly,
hey,
bro.
Before you start showing comics, do
you
have a favorite coin in your collection? Anything, coin, metal, round, whatever it is. What do you got?
I do. And I actually have it right here. I can just slide it out here. Hold on. You just slide it out.
Some people just threw up in their mouths. They saw an APMEX box.
That's just the whole. That's not. Yeah, it's not.
If Ted Jones was here, he'd be throwing out the puke emoji.
It's not some mining stock video where P and Pauly are getting some kind of like dollar off on our next. No, I just happen to have my Smeagol put in there, and I'll show that too. Just don't bust my balls. It's my first time I'll bust my chops. Hold on. Anyway, here we go.
Hey, but I do got like. Go ahead. What do you got?
Finger dancing here. Okay. Let me pull it out so you can see better on the camera.
Oh, those look like Libertads for sure.
Oh, these are Smeagol tabs. You damn right. All right. You got to know how lucky I am to have this. First of all, I'll give you a big story about it in a second. I'm hoping the camera can pick this up.
Oh yeah, there it is. Reverse proof MS70. Go up just a little bit.
Can you see what number it is? Is it too blurry?
It says it's blurry, but it looks like 001.
That's exactly what it is. So not only did they only make 250 of these coins, but when they came out on the said .commies, we won't talk about them anymore. Like
hey, I don't mind. I don't mind talking about them.
It's RobertPaulson.com. We won't speak about who they are. Just RobertPaulson.com. If you get the joke, you'll get the joke. Anyway, back to the point. I digress. 250 of these made. Whatever they so-called had in their inventory sold out in 35 seconds.
Oh, they were gone quick.
Like Ricky Tick, like it was sewing faster than toilet paper for free in March of 2020. Okay, it was absurd. So I somehow had a feeling I've been calling them and like, yeah, it'll be soon. And you call these people, of course, they're going to tell you it's soon. They don't give you exact date. It's some insider news. There's a queen bee at the so-called .commies that controls everything. Okay, I found out she's the main that decides when it launches. Okay, anyway, back to the point. I found out They were coming out at 10 o'clock on the dot. The purchase order said like 10 o'clock and 25 seconds had finished the purchase. Got it to me, took it to my coin grader and was like, send it off, Ricky Tick. I need to get this slab. Came back, the 70 and number 1, and you have no idea how much this coin means to me. To be able to lucky to get this, first of all.
Yeah, no shit.
And to be able to have the funds necessary to have it. Thank you, COVID money. I actually use that for some smart. I didn't go buy the brand new TV or the brand new clothes. And yeah, I got a hole in my hat, right? I spend my money on gold. I don't spend my money on materialistic like vanity crap. I don't need to impress anybody. I'm trying to survive out here anyway. So I used the money to buy this. Got it slabbed, everything taken care of. And there's another story to it. I don't necessarily have to go into it now, why it actually means something to me. But long story short, without going on some kind of revival trip with you guys, I had to come in closer to relationship with the Lord Christ. And I happened to be in Mexico when it happened, right before COVID lockdown. And take it for whatever it is. Like I said, I truly believe it was the man upstairs was like, here, thanks for being faithful. Bam. Take it for what it is. You know? So that coin is the big heart of the stack, along with everything else that I've got, gold and silver wise, and stupid things, comics and stuff that really, it doesn't really mean anything at the end of the day. You know, when you can't take it with you when you pass away, you know, so just got to enjoy while you can and make smart decisions with your money and meet good people like yourself and make friends and have fun while you're doing it. That's it. Key to life is
right?
It's the key to life is way easier than people make it, man. Unfortunately, people just get caught up in
their
distractions and stuff. But anyway, we won't go on to some soapbox today. We're gonna have a fun streak and whatnot. So anyway. That's my coin, man. That's my favorite one. I've got other ones that are pretty close and are really cool. Like for instance, another one. Okay, we'll hide the box names. You won't have to get you won't get the cease and desist letter from them saying we don't appreciate you they're promoting our product without our permission and quality control is going to be talking to you and
they love it.
Leave us alone. You're happy we're buying from you in the first place. Okay, so anyway. Another one that I recently got that you may have seen, guys, on Instagram. Wanted this for a while. I know you don't like the country it comes from. We're having issues. I get it. But these coins are just so beautiful.
The pandas, yeah. Yeah, you ain't kidding.
When it was still 1 ounce. Still sealed.
Yeah, 2013s. Yeah.
Yes, sir. It has the 3 pandas, and I believe you can fact check me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the only year that they had 3 pandas on them. They only have either had 2 pandas or 1 panda usually like a baby and a mother or something like that. But so it's kind of cool. And without going into the sad truth, the reason why I also got it recently, my grandmother had passed away in January with COVID, and I received a large sum of inheritance, and I decided to smartly use it and buy some gold. So the way I look at this coin is that's me drinking the water. It's my grandparents watching me as I drink the waters of life still, as they're on to the next life. So that's a little. Without getting a little teary-eyed with you guys, it's a little, you know.
Don't be getting all teary-eyed on your first night.
We're not. That's not. We're
not on the first night.
Oh no! I guess I gotta hide it.
Hey, Silver Scorpion, thanks for stopping. Silver Scrounger, how you doing? Somebody else snuck in while we were chatting. Slowthorpe, I see you, buddy. How you doing?
Tell everybody I said, hey, I'm like got the phone over here. It's like I'm 44. My vision's not working so well, so I got like 0-20 vision, and I can't. I'm like everything's blurry over here, but I'm seeing you. But hey, everybody, want to say thanks, guys, for stopping in. Hope you guys stick around and dealing with my crazy ass. And hey, here I am. If you guys appreciate this, hopefully you'll want more. I'm totally willing to do this. I am not shy, as you can see. It's just me, guys. I'm here to have fun, educate people on the metals if they need it, give a different perspective, I believe, from someone who's not, who's kind of known in our small community, but I'm nobody. I'm not a content creator. I'm not an influencer anyway, but I have my opinions on things. So for what it's worth, I'm here to share it all.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And you are somebody to me, brother. Let's see. Somebody said, okay, Silver Scrounger says their favorite item is a hand-poured Han Solo in carbonite.
Oh, the little.
Yeah, there you go. That look.
Pretty cool.
That look. Nick's Coin says 44 is the new 25. 44 is the new 29. My favorite number, man.
It's my favorite number. I've been looking for this for a while. It's a number that's followed me for a while. It's got, I don't know, whatever you do the numerology thing. It's sort of it's anyway. It's my favorite number. So I'm looking forward to this year.
You are.
I still look number 44. I have the little salt and pepper in the beard. I still look in my young 30s. I get, people like, how old are you? 33? I'm like, appreciate it. I know. I'm
yes,
I am. 35% more of that.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
But yeah, so listening with you, man, I saw you got the next little Bonnie and Clyde coin and got the little hole in it, and you're getting your 6-shooter little thing filled up and stuff. When's the they release them every like 6 months, or what is their plan?
I honestly don't know. I buy through a kind of wholesaler, and when he hears about it, he lets me know, and that's when they just probably not as fast as your Libertad, but they are sold out instantly. And then I think you can go on Bold Precious Metals right now and buy one for like $600. And that's
which is where even having a second source to, because usually some coins like that.
Well, the thing is they're able to buy 5 or 10 of them. And they may have to buy, if someone buys 10, Bold might have to buy 5 from somebody that bought 10. They just get shifted around so much. It's nuts. And then they end up on eBay. And I think the last one I saw sold for like $625. It's nuts.
That's
silver forever. What's up, buddy?
How many ounces of silver is that?
It's 2 ounces. It's 2 ounces silver.
Wow. But it's our piece, and I tell people, like, you'd spend that kind of money on things. I'm like, think about how people are spending money on that. Actually, the material itself has no intrinsic value whatsoever. At least it's silver.
Every day.
Yeah, granted, it's only worth $43 or $44 in melt value, but it's at the end of the day, this $4,000 comic book's a piece of paper. It's
exactly.
And right? Unless we go to some like Waterworld thing where the guy's like, look, it's paper. It ain't gonna be worth nothing if there's no market behind it, right?
So yeah, other than that, I got some, and the thing is, when you I guess put yourself out there on YouTube and you make these videos, you do get some comments, and somebody did comment, and it makes sense, like, why are you buying a coin? These people murdered police officers, and I get that, and it's part of American history, is what it is. I can't change it. Obviously, it is what it is.
Look what I'm wearing right now, Adidas, right? Created by a man named Adi Dassler, who was a former Nazi soldier. That's information for those who didn't know, and that's true, by the way. So,
well, know what Adidas?
It's in the day. It's I don't know. If it's your money, you want to spend something. It's like not like you're out there supporting it. It's just like it's art. Think about what people are buying art for: playing video games, playing Grand Theft Auto, recreating death simulations. So it's like, who are you to argue that man's buying something with an image on? I just showed you Chinese gold coins. Oh, you buying gold from China? I'm like, it's art, gold. Who cares what it comes? And like, I'm not here to support their. They already got their money for the coin. I'm just buying it from some guy here in Maryland who happened to have it, and just giving him the chance to make some money, keep his business moving. But whatever. Right? There's always, I find that in this society, people are so soft, man. People are just want to be just virtuous and shame on people for, where it's like, I just go back to the old verse where it's like, why don't you pull the plank out of your own eye before you try to pull the splinter out of somebody else's,
Sure.
and do unto others as do unto thee. But that stuff's been lost with nowadays with all these
Oh,
distractions.
it's lots of distractions, right?
It's all good. Anyway, so what's the next coin in your radar that you're kind of
Keeps me out of the distractions.
Yeah, sorry, you got a little loud there. Talking over one another. I was about to ask you, what was the next coin that you're eyeing up and trying to get?
Well, I just purchased I purchased a slabbed eagle, a 1/10 ounce eagle. I got a great price for it. The only reason I bought the damn thing was, number one, the price. Actually, why I thought about it is it's a MS-69. It's just a bullion coin. I'm going to bust the damn thing out of the case, make a video, hopefully get some views, basically a YouTube short. And number one, I bought it for the same price you can buy a I just kind of series is done. So that's that. The I mean, that's cool and all. We don't know if there's any more coming out. I've stacked silver. I've got a silver stack, but I'm trying to put away gold at this point. So as far as going out and trying to buy more 10-ounce or kilo silver bars, I'm just not doing it. I'm just buying things I would like, and not 10 of them or 20 of them. And I used to do that years ago and then try and, flip them, which it worked out great. But it just seems like nowadays everybody and their brother's a flipper. And I know it's a big world out there, and I'm sure it became a hassle,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to do it to have a hassle on my life. So I put a lot of silver away doing it, but now it's more or less, if I see something I like for instance, the Al Capone or the Bonnie and Clyde or something like that, sure. But other than that, no, I'm just looking for something gold. And I don't think I'll like that Libertad you got. Great coin, great piece. I'll probably never own one because I'm not per se a gold collector. I'd rather collect some silver pieces, which is a hell of a lot less money for me, and stack my savings, my weight away in gold from here on out.
We'll tell you what, Paulie, I'll do this for you because it's the kind of guy I am. Knock on wood first.
Don't do nothing for me.
No, I'm going to do it for you because you bought me those socks. Let me show you people those socks you got me. Hold on 1 second. This is how cool Paulybuck is, because he knows me. Speaking of getting all irritated with the selling thing.
Are you telling people about the Christmas present I sent you?
Yes, I am, and I'm about to tell them the story about how it all came about. Because I used to be the guy was the went nuts in the Peanuts silver collection. Sorry, the Peanuts. I didn't say what you thought I said. Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown Peanuts.
Thank you. Just in case there was a lag in the 5G and someone thought this was something else. Anyway, I was heavily involved in the Snoopy coins and the Charlie Browns, as you knew. You all got because I was constantly, look at that guy, I got 20 of these and the whole freaking collection. And then and they kept coming out, I'm like, are we there yet? Are we? And it felt like I was at the drive-through of like, dude, where's my car? And I'm like, yeah, let me get a Charlie Brown, and let me get a Snoopy Valentine, and then let me get a Snoopy in the fireworks, and then
hey man, check them out. They got them on eBay. They're only on eBay. Like they're only on eBay. Get this one.
No, here's the bad part about it too, is that I found out that was really messing with me. They had eBay exclusives, dude. Like they had,
I know. Like, you told me about them.
The .com we won't speak about had a partnership directly with eBay. and was like, all right, we're only going to sell 1,000 of this one here coin. It's only going to be on eBay exclusive. Meanwhile, it was still like 3 or 4 of the same freaking design and color and non-color and TEP and 9 TEP. And are you down with me and SPB? I'm like, yo, I can't keep up, bro. Like
they just keep coming. They just keep coming.
It was like World War Z. It was like the zombie kept coming, and I'm running out of 12 gauge shotgun ammunition. I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I don't care. I'm not care about. I'm selling them all. And I'm like, here, fire sale the Charlie Brown. Kick the field goal, kick it out 5 cents, whatever. I don't care. I can't take it anymore.
I'm still here.
You get to get. Sorry, I got to say. So anyway, they're a little warm, but here are the socks he got me. Little Charlie, little Snoopy, and the snowflake. So I've worn these a couple times. These were a gift. I never met him before. He was like, thanks, dude. You're a cool guy. Here's a Christmas gift. And I was like,
so this is what, that's what
I'm talking about.
This is what he's talking about right here.
Stuff right there. Oh, my Lord. I went crack my jack, smack my jack. I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I need it. I need it. I need it. And I was like, I'm done. I had to tap out. Like, they throw the
but did you get the Joe Cools?
Dude, I had them all. I had Joe Cool, Joe Warm, Joe Lukewarm. I had Joe everything. So I had so many Joes. I had G.I. Joe, Joe Cool. It was absurd. I didn't do those. The Tetris, the Sonic, and then with the Yu-Gi-Oh! I said Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want no part of that stuff. Now, see, that stuff's cool. Now, I'm down with the Pamp. The Pamp's I can't help it, man. The Pamp Twist has got some good stuff. They make great, they make awesome, cool stuff, man. I can't complain. I mean, they make someone, like, in my opinion, they make
Pauly Clown strikes again.
Card.
That's right. That's right. See, and that's something a lot of people don't know about me is this. I'm into funky socks, and that's just who I am. Like, if I'm walking around and if I'm out and about in the world, you can bet that I've got some crazy ass socks on. Crazy for Mopar. There you are.
Mopar, what's up, everybody?
Kenneth is asking, are you from Maryland?
Actually, I am from Maryland. I am. I'm from a small little city called Riva, which is right outside the capital of Annapolis. It's right off the South River, which is basically a little body water off the Chesapeake Bay. And I've basically been here my whole life. I've traveled around, but never lived anywhere else. And kind of in a transitional place in my life. I won't go into my life story, but let's just say I'm probably one of the most freest persons you know. And I'm just trying to figure out where this guy's going to end up landing to. And right now I'm just, like I said, stacking, just saving money, just be happy to live where I'm at. Very fortunate for friends and family that have kind of caught me when I've fallen in recent things between physical loss and financial loss and things like that. I shattered my wrist. I got screws and pins in here from an injury in 2018, which cost me my job. And then COVID came and then lost my home and woman, and just basically with the whole it started from the here. Now I'm here, and whatever. It's it's, you still see a smile on my face, man. I'm good. Lord's got my back, man. I'm keep going forward, man. Can't help it.
That's awesome. Kenneth says he's from Silver Spring, if you know where that is.
I do. I used to work in Wheaton, Maryland, actually, which is right there at Silver Spring. I used to work at the
forever.
I worked at the Lindsay 4, which was the worst job I've ever worked at. Oh my God. Talk about a small dealership that tried to be 10 times its size, but it reminded me of the little kids. Is we've all had them. They got them now. You get the little bully kid that's like so small, but he thinks he's a big bully, but he's too big for his britches. Too big for his britches is what it would be. And that place was so cutthroat. I mean, there are a few people there I appreciate it, but for the most part, they were just. I took the job because a friend of a friend offered it to me, but I am familiar with the area, Silver Spring. My mom actually works at Walter Reed in that area, so so we are very familiar with that Silver Spring. So howdy, neighbor. Good to have you on the stream, and glad you're here.
Is the Wheaton Plaza still around?
I'm not sure. I haven't done that job in, like I said, in 6 years. I've been in that area in about 6 years, so I honestly couldn't tell you. I would hope so. I would hope that things didn't shut down, but I know as of the last couple of years, and just with the events of the world, a lot of businesses didn't make it. A lot of shopping malls and plazas and just strip malls they're vacant. I mean, I just went to. I was in your area, actually, Paulie, a couple months ago, and this huge, massive shopping complex was like empty, and the only thing was open was like a pizza place, like a Pizza Hut on like or was a Little Caesars Pizza in like the very far corner. Everything else was like shut. Looked like a zombie apocalypse. So, but I don't know.
Really?
There. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's nuts. Well, look who crawled out of the woods. The Outdoor Conquest. How you doing? Yeah, I can't. I don't know what happened. I could put you in timeout, but I can't add nothing now while I'm here on StreamYard. But you're blue in my book, buddy. You are blue in my book. The Outdoor Conquest. You don't have to do that, buddy. You probably owe it to me anyways, but thank you, bud. So for those of you who don't know, Outdoor Conquest is my younger brother. He's got a great outdoor channel on the YouTube. If he was blue, which I don't know why he's not, he would be dropping his link. So if somebody wants to do that, go ahead. His latest video, he was just out in Colorado. I don't know how much I want to tell. So his latest video, it shows he did shoot a really nice bull elk, and I think it's a 3-part series. So the rest I'm not going to talk about because I'm sure, like most of the stuff he does, they are going to be good videos. So get over there if you're into that type of stuff and check them out.
Right on.
I wish I had the power, she says.
It sucks I can't see the comments. I had to turn the phone. I had trying to watch the comments on my other device, but it was taking too much juice, I guess, from the Wi-Fi. All the different people in the house using like streaming Netflix and things out in the patio. I'm like, uh-oh, Paulie's going granular, and then I lost him for a second. Let me power off my device, and I can't see the comments. Whatever.
And I was too. Let me see if I can get in here. It will probably
that 2G you got in Michigan, man. You got to call your governor and tell him to use that Build Back America fund to give you better G's.
That's straight no G.
You got 0 G, bro. It's like your whole like your phones are floating because it's 0 G. You have like no signals. Your signal's like floating right now. It makes no sense.
There, now type. His ass should be blue. There. You're not typing. I can't make you. No, you're not blue.
I can't type. So I guess I don't have a device. And I had to somehow go back and forth between this window and, like I said, it's my first time. I'm your first time's never perfect, but it's always memorable. So
hopefully the first time's always memorable.
Yeah, right.
It's always memorable.
I thought you got 21 kids. It's probably why. She's like, okay, yeah.
Oh shit.
He doesn't have 21 kids. I'm just joking. He's got 25.
Yeah, 20 something.
I mean, what else is it better to do in Michigan but shoot deer and I guess do that, right?
Well, behind every slug, there's a wad,
Yeah, but I tell you what, your state is beautiful, man. I've went there and enjoyed some of your freedoms that your state offers. I won't go into which freedoms that you guys do offer versus Maryland, but the air is cleaner, man. The water's cleaner. It's something about Maryland, man. It's just too much commercialism. I guess it's all that sewage water getting inside the groundwater and the air. I don't know, but Michigan is
you were in a good kind of country area, so it's
right in the middle of the lake. It was like there was 0 G there. The signal's floating. Nothing else is going on. You're just basically unplugging from nature, and it's just it's just you and buddy and some good times and and some good.
And did you play some disc golf while you're over here?
I did not. I have yet to play Michigan disc golf. I'm going to come kidnap your ass. You think I'm joking? I'm going to go call Liam and Denzel. We're like, all right, it's like, you remember seeing Old School? Remember old school when they came
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
the
When
guy
they
and they
pull up in
grabbed
the
the guy in the
van.
grocery store and told the wife, "Oh, it's gonna be something like that. I'm gonna tell your wife, like if you tell anybody, I'm gonna come." And then like I'm just joking, I'll have him back by dinner, I promise.
Yeah, I
And
have them
and,
back by
and I
dinner.
might just do a
You
global
take the
tour
cheese balls.
and just come kidnap you guys like left and right. Just start with Stormy in West Virginia, then come over to like and get Yankee up there in the Northeast, and then come get you in Michigan, and then head out west to go get Stacking Surfer, and then we're just going to do a disc golf, and I'll just return you guys one by one. And the wife will call you guys like, we're fine, we're on a little dude outing, give us a break, we need this, and this guy's pretty cool and he's taking care of us, so don't worry about it, right?
SPB, do you collect more gold coins than Super Mario Bros?
Every 100 coins I get an extra life. So right now I'm on a third extra life right now. That gives away a little bit of my gold stack. I don't have like Stormy have it all like nicely set it for you guys looking stuff. It's all in the safers and a little bit behind me and spread out.
Oh yeah, everything's the capsule. He has. I give him some shit over his last video. I did. Easy to catch, Pauly. Just leave a trail of Cadbury eggs. Well, here's something. No, I don't think I can do it. I can't do it in here. They
shrunk the Cadbury eggs over the years. For anybody who doesn't believe it, it's true. They definitely did. They're hiding the inflation in the product. You don't believe me? You can go look it up.
I was hoping nobody brought that up because I don't have any here on hand.
I know you got rid of it. How dare you not like Walt Disney freeze dry that shit and like bring it out 100 years later in a time capsule? What's wrong with you?
Well, here's the deal. I think my cat might have been nibbling on it a little bit.
Your cat ate it? Your cat's probably dead, dog.
No.
Was it like a 20-year-old Cadbury egg or a 25-year-old? How old was that Cadbury egg?
Oh, it was fresh. It was fresh from last Easter.
Okay, then it still had some nice nougat center, but the chocolate probably made him, had a worthwhile experience.
That damn cat goes around and anything shiny, it's gonna try and eat. Oh yeah. 9 lives for sure. Stay calm helps the nerve. I don't know. These guys are talking.
Wait, what are they saying in the chat, by the way? Are they making fun of me, or what are they asking for? Let's ask the audience, what do they want? If they want to say anything at all, or they want to talk about anything?
Well, reaching behind you, Randy's still got a heart on overseeing a comic, I guess.
Does he want to see a comic? Okay, does he want to see
before you get into that, remember what we were talking about last night in the movie you were going to watch?
Yes.
You don't have to get into how was it, number one.
Okay. I thought it was pretty good. I as far as what I was expecting them to do with it, it was again, I don't want to get politically censored, but whatever. There was a little of the Disney agenda in there. I'll just say that.
So the movie he's talking about is the new Black Panther.
It was great. It was great. I thought it was really good. I thought the plot was really good. I thought how they honored Chadwick Boseman in that movie, I thought was like, well done, guys. Like you closed a nice chapter, you put it to rest. The whole movie was just, I thought it was good. I thought it's worth a watch.
All right, they don't believe that I got funky socks on. All right,
show them.
I'm gonna.
Ta-da! Ring a damn ding. See.
So these have like dogs on them or something, right?
There's dogs, or what are those? I can't tell.
Well, it's like
melted ice cream bars,
like whatever them long hot dogs are. What are they called?
Dotsons.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Dotson wiener dogs, whatever. Yeah.
I don't own one.
You need to own one, dude. Nice. You need to have one for every kid. Why you just give kids something the responsibility.
I mean, this is how sock crazy I am. Look, I've got still. These are. Go blue.
That's your mission,
hanging
guys.
Out.
Oh, I love it, dude. Oh yeah, man. Go with the assemble. Absolutely. Now, so are you a Michigan or a Michigan State guy? I never asked you that.
Speaking of that, I am.
That's a very important question for you guys up there. You all take that shit really seriously, apparently.
I am a Michigan guy, and obviously we're getting ready for.
You're hardcore, man.
But I also have some state stuff because our house is divided. I think I'm the only Michigan fan here.
So your wife's a Spartan?
Well, she don't know no different. She just goes with the kids.
She don't know no different.
No, she don't.
I love it. Does she even watch the games with you at all? Or even care?
No,
it's go watch the sports and leave me alone. Just be here for dinner.
So how it goes is, okay, so I've always been a Michigan fan. Well, my daughter, she's a diehard State fan. So all the other kids take her side and always want to see me lose. And
of course,
years past, it's gone that way. But
it's the kids against dad. That's what they want to do. They want to feel superior. Yeah. Like, yeah, dad, yeah, we got one on you now, huh? See, yeah.
I want to see a coin that two-face flips all the time. Which one of y'all own that precious metal? I don't have it.
I got it.
You got one? Do you have one? Pauly, send one Michigan sock to me, and I'll send you. Janine, I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have it. It's not double face. What they're talking about.
Janine, you send me an email, your address.
They're talking about a peace dollar. That's what Harvey Dent did. 1922 peace dollar. Or I think it's 22. Now it's not double-headed, but this is what, for those who were asking about, that's what that is. Harvey Dent flipped a 22 peace dollar. Now I wish I had a double-head one that's worth like ridiculous money, but I haven't had one, and personally I wouldn't spend the money on that kind of thing. That's just something it's cool and all, but I'd rather have the Smeagol, bro. But just give me gold. I'd rather take the gold. Rather have a less of a premium on the metal that I'm buying, if you will. Yeah. It's weird. It's like when Stormy says something about when you buy a piece of gold, you get that bug. I thought he was joking, but it's not a joke. Apparently, I bought a couple things of gold. Next, I'm like smacked down on like what piece of gold.
But that boy's he's got something more than a bug.
Yeah, well, he's got an affliction, but it's all good. At least he's doing well with it. I just the only thing that I think he did that I thought that was probably he shouldn't have done is bought that stupid ass SUV and sold his gold for it. I thought that was the most, but whatever. He wanted that gigantic, monster vehicle. It's going to give him 10 gallons of 10 miles a gallon at $5 a gallon.
Yeah, they're not terrible on the fuel mileage. I bet he gets like 22. He should have bought a Hummer. I told him, you're just a little guy. You should probably just bought a Hummer.
I mean, at that point, just go hardcore. Go to one of these army auctions where they're like, yeah, you got this used Humvee that we call the military equipment off in the guns. It's just a hardware. Here, $25,000. Do what you want. And just sure, I'll buy it and just put a tag on it. And you're registered with the NBA. What do you have? Yeah, I got a 2007 tank. What do you mean you have a 2007 tank? What right up front.
What I got. Can I get a vanity plate?
I need to take the driver's test. I'm going to parallel park the tank. Come on, get the cones ready. Let's go. What are you waiting for? I got my license. I got my ID. Let's go. Give me the paperwork. What are you waiting for?
What I miss? Let's see. With usable, yes, they're actual nutcrackers. I miss that. Those are actual nutcrackers that are showed. They're not just fake bullshit. They're actual nutcrackers. I've never used them. We have probably 15 of them around the house, not Michigan or Michigan State, because those ones are actually pretty expensive. But we have decorative Christmas nutcrackers.
Isn't it kind of funny how like the nutcracker is always one of those weird items where it's like you buy it, you never use it for its use.
Yeah,
no one ever
like more kids
with it ever.
More kids get their fingers squished in a nutcracker.
Like, I'm trying
put your finger in there.
Put your finger in it, you Sally, and then like, I got you, Billy, and Mom, Billy, give me again. You deserve it. So anyway, so is Randy still asking about comics? Is he still like is he shot himself?
Randy's probably out lighting off fireworks.
He
somewhere,
probably is. He'd be lighting off these like crazy just TNT shit in his backyard. I'm like, bro, how do you not have the FBI and the CIA at your house in like 20 seconds? Like these things, and I'm like, well, first of all, where are you getting this stuff?
I wish you could show that video. Was that on your phone?
Which one?
The one you put in that Instagram group with what was it? 100.
The pallets blowing up, or was something else?
Yeah, it was like 100 shot. I forget what the hell it was, but it was huge. It was
Was
huge.
was it the 400 shot one, like 22 seconds or something like that?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was
it was.
part. That
It
was
was like a
part of my.
20-second video.
It was something absurd. That's one of my things that I'm really passionate about. I guess fireworks stems from a thing from my childhood where there was a guy in my community growing up. We called him Mr. Kevin, local neighborhood guy. He would always bring like a big old like 50, 60 gallon black bag of trash of fireworks on his shoulder. Like, all right, guys, 4th of July, here we are, like Santa Claus on the 4th of July, and boom, on the picnic table, and here's a spread of fireworks, and he's shooting them off, and we would love it. And of course, my mom would
What's
pull the
up? Think for
whole.
yourself. How you
My
doing,
mom
buddy?
would pull the whole. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Never let us have it. So when I became an adult, I'm like, all right, fireworks are on, and made it kind of more of a professional hobby. And people have been asking me to go pro, and I might go it. You never know. Sky's the limit with me, man.
Okay, so before you show a comic, Desert Bob says he wants you to make it epic, but you showed your Libertad. That's your piece, right? That's your holy grail. The one that's in the velvet bag is right here, and this one I carry with me every day. So going on 6 years sober from alcohol, and I got this. A friend of mine. Oh, let me turn this on.
You're good.
Let's see. So a friend of mine gave me this little token. So it's not a precious metal. I can't get it to there, somewhere in there. Quit focusing on my head. Come on.
You want to focus the coin.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jedi mind tricks. Jedi mind tricks. You want to focus the coin. You want to show
everything's backwards too.
You want to let Pauly show.
It is not going to focus, right?
Of course not. Do your job, camera.
Oh well. So anyways, it says this day my new life began. So it was 8/13 of 2017. So that is my favorite piece, and along with this one, and it's just it's a Bible saying on the back, and
that's cool.
It's just
man.
Like one day at a time type thing. So I can't forget where I should be and where I'm at now. So carrying stuff like this is good to have. No, it's not. It's not from AA, although I do have an app on my phone. I've never been to an AA meeting. For a while there, I probably should have, but I didn't. But it's not one of those. But I do have an app on my phone that's kind of like that I check in on, and it sends me all these little tokens and shit like that.
That's cool, man. That coin symbolizes a new life for you. In a way, my gold Libertad does the same thing for me. With my I've always had the faith, but we all walk a wide and non-narrow path. I guess the coin symbolizes my new life, if you will, or my new walk, or my new strength in my walk, if you will, or my new mindset. The life I should be living versus what I was doing. And
I probably shouldn't even be here, and I'm thankful for every day that I got, since that last day. But I mean, shit, years prior, I never gave a shit about nothing myself, and that was it. I was such a
self-destructive,
bad man. Let's just say that I was. Yeah, it wasn't cool. It wasn't cool.
Yeah, we all fall short, and glory to God once in a while, man. And we're all sinners, and
I still have.
It's it's tough to walk, but
this right. I'm definitely not going to read this, but this is the letter I wrote the day I quit drinking, and I keep it right here, right next to me. I wrote.
Is it a letter to yourself?
It's a letter to everybody. Okay. I wrote it and then just sent it and printed off and handed it to people and put my head down and walked away.
You kind of, in a way, it's kind of like your suicide letter from your last life.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
it's in a way
Where
to
I
look at it,
was.
in a way, that you had to leave that life away and you had to kind of,
Dude, and it's really friggin' weird, like just different things. Like I can't drink a Coca-Cola at all anymore because it just tastes like straight rum, right? That's just it's just one of those things. And then, for 3-4 days straight, a couple times during the year, I get what they call a dry drunk. And it's just rage and irritation and just pissed off at the world, like I'm on a terrible hangover. It's the weirdest flipping feeling ever. And there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it but just take it and move on. What my body wants me to do is pound down a bottle of Jack Daniels and be on my way.
Right.
But yeah, right. You're right. And I had to change a lot of things in my life as far as people I hang out with and shit like that. And they understood.
And that's key, man. I find a lot of people get so caught up in who they're around, and it's like, we don't really sometimes evaluate who's around us because we're so just stuck in our everyday operation and every day just doing that. You got to really see about, and when you come into hard times and you come into moments of where, like you said, you find yourself lost or angry, you just don't really know what to do. Your true friends will show themselves, because it comes to the point where your true friends will make sacrifices for your behalf. But we all, I guess we all go through different things. But I just want to say I'm happy for you, man. I used to be a heavy drinker too, and I got my little I bought my vows. Can I buy a U? Can I buy an I and solve the puzzle? And a lawyer, and $3,500
dude,
later.
and I was very fortunate.
Stone cold sober from there, man. This was back in 2014. So I understand what you've been through and what you've gone through, man. So I want to say
there was plenty of times I probably should have been locked up, and just I've never been in trouble with the law because of drinking, I guess. More home and family, but never with the law, which was very, very surprising to me. I mean, there's people out there that will go to a bar and have 2 drinks socially and drive home and get pulled over and get tossed in jail because just because they had 2 drinks socially,
Well, I tell everybody the misconception.
Where here I'm driving around just shit faced.
Yeah. 0.44 alcohol level. Like, sing, I need to get that. Watch that tree. Watch out for that tree. Oh, okay. Swerve over and stuff. It just takes anything over a 0, folks. Don't believe me. Look up your law. I mean, at least the state of Maryland. I know the law is. Everyone thinks it's the 08 thing. No, that's when the W comes into play. The U comes into play with anything
I got a federal driver's license, and it's 0 tolerance for me across the board.
Well, they can't have you crash into the power poles, and someone else got to now fix your mess with your power lines get knocked down and stuff.
And shit, this time of year, there's a lot of farmers doing that. What's being said here? Paulie's a crazy ass drunk. Then yeah. I mean, I had some good times. I had a lot of bad times too. All right, let's see it. What you got? Make it worth Desert Bob's and Randy's while.
All right.
What is something that you would show off right now?
All right.
Let's see it.
I'm going to pull off. I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to do the comic last, but do the one thing first. Then I'm really proud of my recent achievement.
Capital goats. That's a full tube of buffaloes. Holy fuck. This guy. I recognize the orange cap, that's for sure. The guy just ain't carrying around an orange cap.
I'm not worried about touching it. It don't give a shit. It's not going to tarnish. I don't give a crap. The Buffies. Buffalo Smeagol, dreadlock stacker, in the heart of America, second in Maryland, singing. Yay.
Is that tube full or is it missing one or two?
It was full until this one, and then now it's full.
Boom, full.
Oh,
Now it's full.
I mean, you want me to pull off? Turn on.
No, you ain't gotta. Look at them. Now that's a stack. There you go.
20 ounces, folks. A pound and a quarter of gold.
Boom. Use the force, SPB, and show off that Beskar.
Oh, you saw the Beskar in the background. You see it. You got the eagle eyes, sir. I see you seeing it. I got both ears. All right. Yeah, I'm weird like this. I keep myself in the plastic from the so-called .comers. I'm weird like that. I don't know. Yep. Somehow, like, the extra plastic gives some buyers no extra sense of security. Like, hey, oh, it must be legit because it's actually got the plastic strap still on it with the sticker.
Right. Yeah, I mean, when you go to resell, that's the selling point. Still in original plastic.
Going, oh, it's still got the bubble wrap with the little sticker. It wants the sticker good, but yep, there it is.
Hold on. Do you want a glove? I got a glove.
I don't need no gloves. It's in the plastic still. 10 ounces apiece, 2021, 2022 baskies.
Silver Bowl 30. What's up, buddy? Thanks for participating in that. What's your favorite piece? Community tab. I read that off earlier, buddy.
All right. So now that I showed the gold Smeagol, here's probably my hottest comic book that I've got that I'm waiting for this character to make the screen. And when he does, ring a damn ding, they be starting to sing. Oh my, it's going to be Christmas carols in July when it happens.
Uh-oh.
All right, ready? 3, 2. Let's do a little QVC. Little QVC here.
As he's making the turn. Now you're going to have to explain this to at least me because I know what a comic book is, but I don't know what that kind of value would be.
Okay. So to be completely honest, the comic book market has taken a hit, like other markets have, because of the communist plan, all that other crap. And anyway, this for the book itself is Fantastic Four number 49. This book came out in April of 1966. So we're talking
April 66.
Almost 60 years ago, almost possibly 56 years. This is the second appearance of Silver Surfer and the first full appearance of Galactus, along with the most significant part about this book is it's the first cover appearance of both Galactus and Silver Surfer.
12 cents.
12 cents was the original price on this, but it's worth way, way more. This is 7.5. And you can see that it says cream to off-white pages. Now, what that means is the inside of the comic book, that the coloring of the pages has kind of like, if you will, a coin, kind of like tone, if you will.
Okay.
The pages, if you notice how books, the interior of pages get brown, just in time with the stuff in the air, it just tarnishes the pages, right? Yeah, it happens. Stuff happens, right? So it's a 7.5, and what that basically means is out of a total of a 10, with the industry standard being a 9.8, because getting a 9, 9, and 10, it's like unicorns. They don't exist. To get one, it's very few and far between. Mostly they're brand new, like newer books that there's not a whole lot of coloring, like different colors of the comic book. Because usually like the whole background is usually like all green or all blue. And it's a newer book, so less conditioning. So 7.5 in this book's pretty freaking good. Right now, the highest one on eBay right now is a 9.0, and they want around $18,000 for a 9.0.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a used car for some people in some places. Now, 7.5 at its highest mark in the comic book region recently got to about $4,000 to $4,500. Now,
Okay.
the current price in this book can go anywhere depending if you sell it on eBay or an independent user. Can be anywhere between $2,500 to $3,500. So it has dipped a little bit, about anywhere between 30 and 40% on the lower end. But because the book itself still has like meat, if you will, it's like this is a significant book for those, and the 7.5 is, you know, tough to get. So there's still collectors that would go nuts to get that. And the good part about it is that in the new Marvel universe, both Galactus and Silver Surfer have not made their appearances yet. There have been rumored about how they're going to do a Silver Surfer show, and obviously there's already been scheduled for the Fantastic Four in a couple of years, which eventually they're going to bring these characters in.
Sure, sure.
Hopefully by then the market hasn't gone completely nuts and was losing value, but you know, I got faith in the system and stuff. Hopefully,
That's good. That's
that
good.
the book
Silver
itself
Heist has
will
got a
be.
question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Is toned paper better, or is the white pages better?
Good question, Silver Ice. I'm glad you asked that. The white pages is better because the white pages signifies that the book itself is not really toned, if you will, and the appearance looks better versus other things. So you're correct. The white pages is more the desirable book to get, and it does affect some of the value as well too, as far as when it gets to grading. Like for instance, a white pages in that particular grade versus the one I've got, the value difference could be anywhere from, I would say, just to ballpark it, $400 to $700 increase more by having it being a white pages for the value it's at. The white pages just signifies more the book being in its original state, if you will, with less wear being shown and less discolorization, and the cover itself will be more pristine.
And it most likely was obviously put away. It wasn't out in the elements of the air, open air. It was somewhere safe. To obviously, you said it was a 1966, and to still have those white pages would be something to see, I guess.
I have seen some books that are from that age, and they do have white pages. But you have to think about the era, and there wasn't really a comic collecting industry or even a thing back then. Because think about where the era most of these kids that were buying them were, you know, ripping the stuff, coloring on them, and filling in the letters, signing their names on it, ripping out the Marvel stamp and sending it away, and things they weren't really put away for, like, this will be something of value in the future. Maybe some people did. That's why you have a lot of the very small amount of the white pages ones, but for the most part, these books.
There you go. Silver Pole says everybody smoked.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Most people smoked in their house, and you just look at, you think about when you were kids, and dating myself, but going to grandma's house back in the 80s, and grandma's house smelled like a bunch of, you know, nasty ashtray, and the walls were yellow, and it's like
just soaked into the Afghan she knitted for months.
Oh my Lord, it just you're not getting it out. You burn the house out at that point, you know.
Oh shoot.
So that's one of the bigger books that I've got, that that I worked a deal with a guy, and they was able to get that. Again, a lot of these people, they buy the books to keep, and you know, they're art pieces. To me, they're all future assets. And I'm proud of myself for not getting. Some people do is they get in these comic books, and they're like, I'll just buy and I'm guilty of it too. You know, I wanted to buy a few of the newer ones. Would buy some of these slab ones, and then I started going crazy and just started buying, like you said, buying the stuff up, and really didn't see what I was doing. and I was making some profit from the most point, but then I started realizing I was buying stuff just because it looked cool without really thinking about, is this going to be resellable for somebody else? Or am I buying it because I like it? And if I'm buying it because I like it, then it's not going to be as profitable as I buy something to where in the future, a lot of people are going to want this. So
there you go, right?
So I'm decided I'm keeping a lot of my older comics from the 60s and 70s, and a lot of them are centered around characters that have not come out yet for the Marvel Universe, and I'm gonna try to sell those a few weeks before the movie drops, and just all right. We got for instance, you've got right here,
because that's what hype gets built around the particular character at that time.
So this is
you got Thor. There was a Thor movie just down behind me.
Yeah, so this is going to represent the new movie coming up eventually. In the future, actually, no, sorry, this is going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is going to be the third one. It's going to be Adam Warlock. So that's Adam Warlock's first appearance right there. So I'll be selling that in the next, I think next year, the movie comes out. So, so within the next year or two, a lot of these books are just going to be gone, and I plan to take the profits and all the money and just buy gold at that point.
Start filling another tube of buffaloes.
Yeah, and hopefully it won't be $4,000 an ounce by then. I mean, you looked at what metals have done. I mean, I just made like $3,000 on that tube right there, just from the last couple of days of what the metal's done.
Right, and tomorrow we can do this.
Yeah,
it's just a constant. It's a constant roller coaster.
But I
bought, the main thing is consistency.
Yeah, and I bought it to secure the wealth and to make sure that I was worried about supply chain. You keep hearing about people saying they can't get silver at stores, and it's going to be 2 months till we get silver rounds and stuff. I'm like, I'm buying the stuff now. I don't care if it drops in price. I'm just going to have it now because I'd rather spend a couple hundred, a couple $1,000s more now than I would have been in the future versus, in the future it's lower, but hey, we ain't got none. Or if you want this overly priced gold statue, it's like, double the premium, or we want gold jewelry. It's all we got, this gold necklace. And
right.
And then I got to get the smelter out and all right, smelting the necklace.
Start burn the place down.
Start pouring my own coins and stuff like that, and burning the backyard down. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff. You've seen the furnace thing when it's been lit.
I have. I was just going to ask you, are you doing anything else with it, anyone?
Actually, I took a break for a while because it got really hot during the summer, and I wasn't trying to be one of these guys on YouTube smelting like 110-degree weather. I'm like, it's not that serious. I'll get to it where it gets a little chiller and use something to do during the fall. I'll just play a lot of disc golf during the summer, which is what I did, and it's a great summer. If you guys haven't tried it, by the way, go do disc golf. It'll do something to you. Like, just trust me, it's inexpensive. Go on eBay, buy yourself like a $20 set of like a driver, a mid-range, and a putter. Go find a local course somewhere. It's probably at some state park for free. You can walk in, and it's a challenging sport. And I find a lot of people who have been introduced to the first time, they want to come back and do it again. When I ask them, like, was it fun? And when you do it again, the usual response is, hell yeah, because a lot of times people do things and are like, yeah, it's fun, but I wouldn't do it again, but this is the one thing I've introduced people and like, yeah, I'm definitely want to do it again. A few of my friends have become addicts on this now. A couple of my guys, in between their appointments selling on the road, they go find a local disc golf course, they go sell a lead, and their leads get the next leads in 3 hours. All right, go do a round of disc golf and go to the next lead and stuff. So
I remember you and I were talking about indoor or video disc golf, and then we did some research on it. Well, shit, they already got them.
Yeah, they already got it. They had the disc golf. I actually play that once in a while. I don't really play a whole lot of video games. I just don't have time for it. Anyway. But
Randy says, wait, you need more than one Frisbee?
Yeah, well, look at it like golf. Like, you have people who have putters and chips and woods and irons.
Now, why are they? Are they weighted different? Are they designed a little different?
I'm glad.
Real quick.
I'm glad you brought this up.
What is it?
Hold on one second. Let me show you.
Oh shit, he's grabbing his bag. Hang on.
Not the bag. The
Hang
bags.
on.
Nah, the bags and the cards. Grab what I had here just to kind of show you a little.
He's grabbing the ones that didn't make the bag, people. So do not buy these. These are the ones that didn't make the bag.
It's just, I find when I have a full bag, it's like I don't use them all. Then I'm carrying around a bunch of weight, and like wearing myself out for no reason. So I'm like, if I don't need all these clubs in my bag, I'm not going to use
These
them.
are the ones that he hooks to. These are the ones that he hooks to firecrackers and sends them up in the sky.
Hey, Randy, pay attention, right? All right. So assemble them.
Okay.
I can show it to you. Have different rims and stuff. They all look like UFO flying saucers.
Right.
But they have like different rims to them and stuff. And what that basically means is that the thinner the line of the disc is the driver, it's going to slice through the air more. So it's going to maintain that straight flight for you as long as you give it enough power versus a disc where it's going to be more of a, a rounded top, domier top. So it all has to do with like different angles, and some discs are called stable and understable. When you throw, some of them might like go straight then go right all of a sudden. Some of these throws right there might go left all of a sudden. Some might just completely go straight, then fade at the last second. It's the design of the rim, and it's more scientific than actually. I'm not really doing a good job explaining it, but there's a science to it, to where it's like flight and lift and all that crazy stuff, to where the rim itself dictates with the power thrown what it's going to do flight. So some can just so the different discs are designed. So if you're here and the basket's on like the far right, well, you need a disc either that's going to go right when you throw it, or you'll throw like a forehand to where it's going to finish away. Or if a disc is over here, you want to throw a disc where eventually it's going to go and fade toward the basket. So each different.
Well, you don't get no club length. You don't get no club length away from hazard.
Well, I mean, it depends on. It also
can you lay down? Can you lay down and get a body length?
Yeah, you could do that stuff, and you make sure you also don't throw it into a tree too. My buddy Bob, who I don't know if he's in here or not still, he always says if you're not hitting trees, you're not playing disc golf. My buddy Bob's the one that got me into disc golf. He's got a YouTube channel himself called The Difference Is Doing It. Little plug for him. He's all about doing custom dyed discs. Actually, let me show you one of his discs, and you and the community actually will appreciate this. One second.
All right, I'm waiting.
All right. So I do not throw this disc. This is hold on, lost camera here. Oh, realign. There we go.
There you go.
So this is a custom art piece that I don't throw because this is something that I thought was too good to throw, and I couldn't damage this.
Oh shit, yeah.
The Walking Liberty, the Silver Eagle.
2019. I actually recorded something today about 2019.
Yeah. Now, if you can see the colors or not, but
it's like toned, right?
The colors look amazing. It looks like actually there's like yellow in here and orange.
I'd say pink and green and orange.
It looks like the sunset, like the sun is rising, the sun is setting. It looks so cool, actually. And the cool part about it, like it too, is that her hand right here looks like she's throwing a disc, or she just did.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's nice.
This is really cool one. Then different type of rim. This will be a mid range for those that want to understand the disc. There's putters, mid range, and drivers, and the different discs basically determine the distance that disc could fly at its maximum. So the maximum you throw that disc, the different discs will basically determine the distance that thing will go before it starts to fade off and lose its fade. The driver being the one, obviously, you would throw the farthest. So yeah, that's one of my discs.
Well, hell yeah, man! Thanks for sharing it.
Yeah, dude. So one day I'll
So
come up there and I'll kidnap you for a round. We'll get you in the other kids. I'll have to bring all my discs for your kids. You got 21 of them, so I need to bring these disc puncture bags.
bring a couple backpacks. Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. Get the backpack and get it going.
Ballad of Janine says she'd attach a drone to it.
That'd be pretty cool. I actually there are actually some drone videos actually of people who have done from the disc and the drone like tracks it as it's flying in the air, and it's really cool actually to kind of watch that kind of stuff.
Nice.
And those guys can throw way farther than me. I mean, I'm an amateur compared to some of these guys out here can throw the disc like 500, 600 feet. It's absurd, dude. These guys can throw like 2 football fields. I'm like at my best day throwing like 240, 250 feet. Just make it's if you watch me go on YouTube and watch these guys like Paul Macbeth and just these other guys, they can just do just amazing things. These discs in air, and it just you watch them and it's just like it's unhuman. You can throw a quote unquote frisbee or not a frisbee, whatever, but throw a disc that far, it's unbelievable. Anyway, one day I'll get there. Can't be a black belt first day of class, you always say. You gotta keep trying.
You gotta keep trying. That's right.
Yeah.
You got that right.
So anything else, you all? Anything else? What other questions they got down there in the comments? Like I'm blinded over here.
Randy's asking, was it Goodfellas or Godfather where she was hurling plates out the window? I'm trying to think of it. I can't remember. I want to say Goodfellas.
I can't remember too. I don't know. It'd be what. Just ask Randy if he's throwing fireworks at his window.
Yeah, Randy just tossed the fireworks on plates, taped to a plate out the window.
Start throwing them. It's great.
That's what I thought, Desert Bob. I think it's Goodfellas. I think it is. So yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, dude. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate you.
Thanks for showing your stuff off.
Yeah, absolutely. I got some other stuff. Maybe we can. If you're up to this, man, I'm up to it, and the community wants it. I would love to come back again and do this. And instead of maybe doing some show and tell, we could maybe discuss some stuff for the community, and maybe even answer some questions that people that have maybe been wanting to know. And
Randy brings the best questions. Always the best questions.
Randy's a dude. Randy's such a dude. He's the guy.
He is too. He is. So yeah, no, it's cool. I've as of right now, like I said, I plan on sticking to at least every 2 weeks, until I can get back into a groove. I got so much shit going on here. It's nuts.
Yeah, nuts. Camp.
We got deer season starting up. I was at deer camp earlier today playing cards. Yeah, so it's a deer camp, you know. Deer camp, it's a house or a structure or anything where our camp has been and always probably will be is no women allowed. So that's always a plus, because you put a bunch of men drinking and then you put a bunch of women and the men are doing something wrong. Well, at that point, we're not here to listen to that shit. You know, this is a time away from home. What's up, SC Stacker? So that camp just opened up today, and our rifle / shotgun season actually opens up on Tuesday of next week. So I was out there hanging out, and took my son with me. We went out, played some cards, and then came back home.
Nice.
And got ready for this. And Desert Bob's right, and he said it probably the best. Deer camp is just a sacred place to be.
So it sounds like the Al Bundy "No Ma'am," but in the woods.
Yeah. Well, and it's hunting's in the woods. The camp is just a house on an acre of property, and that's just where we all. This house is specifically designated for a deer camp.
I got you. I wasn't sure it was some house in the middle of the woods where it's like, you know, falling apart. You all meet there once a year, and okay, I got you.
Yeah, I mean, very rarely do you get a chance to sit around and hang out all at the same time anymore, and that's just a place to go and do it, you know.
That's true, man. We're all so busy. It's kind of like my 4th of July for me, where I have like all my friends and my family like just
Dear
take
widows
time and
have
just come
more fun.
watch the show. And I'm actually kind of excited for this year's show, even though it's only 9 months. I mean, we'll be like a 33% the way there or done, but I'm already excited for it. My brother just showed me he got an electronic firing system in the mail the other day. So he told me that I could use that this year. So I'm excited to where first time using a electronics board now instead of just wiring all up like a Mission Impossible and light one and like pray it all
Yeah.
goes. And so now it's all gonna be
Right.
all like do and buttons and knobbies and keys and fire one. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, man. I'm excited for it.
Randy, yeah, we do. We do all our own processing of anything we harvest. We do take some boned out meat to some local shops because they do a hell of a job making different types of sticks and different sausages and stuff that
Sausages, Mike White.
we just can't make the product that they make. So I mean, we can. It's just the flavor that they've come up with is just outstanding. So help a local business out, man. Anytime you can.
Hey, Paul, I have a question for you.
Yes,
Something I kind of wanted to do to kind of give back to the community, since you kind of have me on here and you guys, your community. Just want to say hi first of all. Like I said, I can't see the comments, but hope you all are having a good time. I wanted to do something for you guys. I don't know if you have the ability to do this or not. You have like the little spin wheel thing, you able to pull up at all? What I wanted to do is for the community. I know we just went through the season, but I wanted to do a giveaway to the community right now. It's possible.
You do.
Give you guys a 1 ounce Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin. Since we just had Halloween recently, I wanted to give away a 1 ounce round right now, if that's possible.
You can do that. You don't have to do that, but yeah, you sure can do that.
I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. But
no, that's right.
I wanted to give us away. I've got, I got plenty of stuff. I don't need everything. Like I said, I can't take it with me when I pass away. So, I wanted to reward somebody right now. If you have the ability to do a wheel or do some kind of thing in the comments, or I have no idea how you do it.
What I'll do is this. I'm going to take this here pen and this here piece of paper, and what I'm showing is there's only 8 people in here. So one of
only
8 chance. I know.
Oh, man. We had 30 at one time. Where would he go? We got tired of listening to me, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know.
I scared everybody away.
There must be a hot duck race going on somewhere. I can tell you that.
It better be pretty hot because they're missing my cameo appearance. I guess they're like, this guy's talking too much. We got to just get out of here. He's boring. I don't know.
Well, they're lost now. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a number down on this piece of paper. And once it's written down, I'm just going to set it right here in front of me. And I've seen it done probably a million times on the YouTube.
Okay.
And now all of a sudden there's 9. But what we'll do is...
one guy was like, hey, he's giving away silver. Get back on. Get back on.
And I'll put a thing in the chat of a number to pick between. And when they see it in the chat, the first one to pick the right number will be our winner. So I'm not going to make it difficult because those things tend to last forever. Yeah. So first guess will get it. But we'll do...
You can pick a between 1 and whatever you think it's a reasonable number, and if you let me know if you want me to send it to the winner, or they could contact me with my email, or they can contact you and you can tell me where to send it, or don't matter to me, man. I'll make it happen.
Between this and let's just keep it easy. Between this and that, and this number is going to be that. Okay, so it's going to be between that and this. And that's going to be going in right now. And the first person to guess it correctly is going to win that round from SPB. We appreciate you, brother. Here you go.
Yeah, dude. This is from my affliction days. when I was going nuts on the peanuts, I was buying always like it was the last bit of water on earth. So I've got a very few amount left. I've sold most of them, and I have no problem giving this one away.
Fucking Randy.
It would actually make me happy to actually give this away to somebody.
And there it is. And I think it was the very first one. Go figure. Nick's coins. Congratulations.
You got it. 33. The Master Mason number. Nice. She got it.
Oh, I should have went between 40 and 50 and used your number 44.
44. Now everybody would have went 44, 44, 44. Nice, Nick. I'm glad it's going to you. Appreciate that. And I appreciate your new subscriber on my Instagram channel. I saw that. I really do appreciate that.
Okay, so do it that way. If you guys are both on Instagram, Nick, why don't you message him on Instagram and you guys can do all your information there.
Perfect.
And then Nick, do me a favor, and when you receive it, post something on your community tab saying that you won this from SPB on the Paulybuck live stream.
Yeah, buddy. The Buckies.
Awesome. I said 18. Oh shit. Well, cool, man. That's awesome. That's very, very generous of you. And I've actually got a super secret. Which I can't even talk about yet, but they're special to me because of.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I don't want to give too much away, but they are simple but not simple, like channel giveaway things from me, and I plan to do more of that stuff. But it's the thought in the humor that counts, and I think they're fucking awesome.
I think they're cool, dude. I think they're I think the
I did show you. See, there goes my
yeah.
brain. I showed you. Yeah,
you showed me.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, I think the community will really appreciate those. Like I said, I won't say anything, ruin any clues, and give anything away, but
and it's
the community will smile.
Yeah, well, there you go, and that's kind of what I go for.
Yeah,
that was the plan, and I don't even know how I come up with it. It was, I think, another person and myself were chatting about it, and I was trying to figure. I mean, even I'll come up with something and how to do them, but
I think I think the best ideas come when two people come together and collaborate, and let's just say your collaboration with the gentleman went really well, and you pulled it off.
Oh yeah.
Got us some good work. So it
didn't surprise me. And then the other, it just how quick.
It's
crazy. It's crazy. I thought they were going to be here today, but what happens in this state is this: where I live, if something comes into this state and it doesn't go to Detroit, it won't get to me, right? So it came into the state and it was in Flint. And I said, oh, no, I'm not going to get these things till next week. And sure as shit, it was in Flint, and it says on its way to its next destination, which I thought maybe would be by chance, would be my postal office. But nope, it's headed towards Detroit. And then from Detroit, it ships up to me. I've had things come into Grand Rapids, then go to Lansing, from Lansing to Flint back to Detroit, and then Detroit.
Well, you know why? Because they're jacking up all your freaking highways over there. You can't even drive half the time, so you got to take like detours through cities and stuff. I was actually in Lansing when they were like the main road in Lansing. They had for 10 miles with just nothing but like ripped up highway, and you couldn't even drive on. Like half the roads were shut down. I'm like, this is out of control. Your GPS is worthless.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you ain't kidding there. We have some. You know, and then they redo roads that I drive on. I'm like, this road really wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
they're just spending the money just so they can just spend the money. So I guess their budget sheets like, yeah, we spent the money. What do you spend it on? You paid this road.
well,
Which road? Didn't you pay that like
we
6
fixed
months
some
ago?
roads,
Yeah, but there's a couple cracks in the road because the first guy didn't do it properly, so we had to go spend the entire
dude.
budget
And then
to fix it.
our lake shores are some of the nicest driving that you could think of in this state. And every couple hundred feet, it's to do, do. You're driving down the road. It's terrible. It's terrible. But until they come up with something that can deal with salt and extreme cold and extreme heats, everything's just constantly moving here.
They just need to build those roads out of rubber they'd be making out there in like other countries where the roads like literally rubber. Like they somehow like I don't know what they do with the entire highways made out of rubber. It's nuts.
Shit.
So now there's a plan. Someone just needs to do it, or they just need to redirect the funds instead of building stupid crap. They can start putting into like useful products to actually like improve the economy, improve the country. But you know, you got people like that, people like these people in office. What do you expect, right? You just need to put people like you and me in power and just give us the keys to the kingdom. You're like, yeah, we'll go ahead and fix it all. You know, we know what needs to get done. Just give us the money, we'll fix it.
Screen keeps freezing.
Yeah,
everything's spinning.
Oh
it's
wait,
really starting to drive me nuts.
There you go. You're back. You were frozen in Seattle. You went all MK Ultra on me for a little bit. I was like, wait, Paula, you all right? Like, what happened, dude? Where you at, dog?
This is the struggles I have. Is
that 0G? I tell you, your signal is just floating. Your signal is just like just floating. You need to go catch it and put it back in your phone.
Nothing I can do. But hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody coming here. Listen, I'm gonna do it 2 weeks from now. I don't even know. Look, I got my calendar still set in here.
25th.
Let me see where we're. 25th of November. So that's the day after. Yeah, that's going to be the day after Thanksgiving, which would be Black Friday, which all you metalheads, that could be ready for some sales.
That could be a good day to get back on the stream, talk about what you buy and talk about people what they bought for Black Friday deals. And that'd be a good stream idea.
It definitely could be. And that's tentatively, that'll be the day. That'll be the day, November the 25th, Black Friday. I'm probably going to have a busy morning.
Remember the 25th of November. Yeah. The gunpowder Paulybuck auction sale implied. Yeah.
Janine, I did, huh? You froze one time with your tongue hanging out.
I bet you love that.
Fuck. Oh, God.
She needs a trip. She's awesome.
Okay, so listen. So the 25th, next time, everybody that's in here, bring a friend with you. Tell somebody about it. Bring somebody with you. Hang out for the night. If you ain't got shit going on, come kick it for a while.
Come hang out with us. We'll keep you entertained. Hopefully, I won't scare everybody away next time. And if you want me back on the 25th, man, I'm definitely down. I'm not scared. Maybe we can tell some more people about it, get some more heads, and hopefully, maybe my cameo appearance today, and then maybe the 25th. Again, I don't want to step over your boundaries, man. It's your channel, but I just wanted to show you how excited I am to come back. But you know.
No, I really do appreciate you coming up.
First full appearance, you know.
It's always nice to have somebody to talk to, you know. I love the chat. It's why I'm here. I appreciate it all, you know, and I've still we have my 1/10 ounce gold giveaway coming up. I got to do a video for that because I plan on the winner. So I plan on doing that live, and that's going to be in December. So we're talking the 25th. So probably December 9th will be the day that I give that away. That way I can get it out in the mail, and the person who wins it will receive it as a Christmas gift, hopefully before Christmas, and from there. So I have to work on a video for that so I can give that a little while to catch comments, because that's probably how we're going to do it, is comment video. Yeah. And then I'll just do a random thing live. And that just seems safest, most, I guess, fair way, if you want to call it, so it doesn't seem like that.
Everyone's gonna say it's rigged anyway. It's
Sure.
no matter what,
Sure.
every giveaway, no matter if even if they don't win, it's like, oh, it's rigged. I didn't win. It's like everything is rigged. Everything is just everything shenanigans. Like, whatever. It's not rigged, folks.
Or is it?
It might be.
It could be.
I don't know. Maybe you're rigging. I'll win it somehow. I'll go in there with the Thor program. I'll make a phone call to I'm gonna make a phone call to Liam and Denzel. Hey, I need your buddies over there at the Rock to go.
And for those of you who don't know, me and Sean have actually been bullshitting for going on 2 years now.
Yeah, man.
If not a little longer, and that's through Stormy, his group, and his channel and his auctions and that stuff. And we just kind of started hanging out there and the tap, just keyboarding it, right? Just keyboarding it. But yeah, like I said, so congrats, Nick's Coins. You and her will hook up on Instagram and figure out the mailing and all that good stuff.
That's yours.
The old pumpkin patch, Charlie Brown. The guy loves the stuff, and here he's giving it away. Just giving it away.
And I forgot to mention this earlier, but I like a good joke. You always circle back toward the end. Knock on wood before I say this. Since this is being recorded for quality control and training purposes, and this will always be locked in the YouTube thing.
I'm gonna have to make a video on all the fuck-ups.
Paulybuck, if something happens to me, I don't pray it ever does, but something happens to me, that Libertad is yours legally.
Oh, legally. I could probably
I don't have a will. Like I don't have a will registry. So this could be used for whatever. So if something happens to me, I don't plan on it, but if something ever does happen to me, because you said you don't have a gold Libertad. I've got 2 of them. I've
got quarter ounces, but I don't have a reverse proof MS70.
Well,
Libertad.
I'll let you pick. Do you want? Hold on. Now I'm getting I'm getting a little zealous over here. They don't call me Sean's Precious Bullion for a reason. And the name, by the way, is the bully is from like my pit bull buddy. That's where the bully comes from. So I decided to spell bully on that. All right.
Right on.
You want the RP70 or you want the MS70 2020?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my crisscrossing. Don't cross the stream, Sean. What are you doing over here?
Don't cross the streams. Dude. I can't do that. There ain't no way.
Tell me happens to me, Paulie. These are yours.
Well, those would be some good giveaways on the channel. I can tell you that.
No, you better put them in your freaking stack and keep them forever.
Watch YouTube get taken off the web. Don't worry about that, Janine. I'll go put this shit on my phone here.
Yeah, right. Now, don't send any of your Michigan buddies after me and whatnot. I am armed, so I do have a 5.56.
No, hell no.
I do have.
Y'all distracted me from.
I won't pull it out because the YouTube might ban us, but I do have a 5.56 AR. So don't, Anyway.
I thought that was coming on next because it was Thor and Randy caught the Iron Man on behind me.
Oh, did he? Nice. Yeah. Iron Man is good. That's awesome, man. Those were good movies, man.
Yeah, they were. And me and my son watched the original, not original, but the first, Spider-Man. With what the hell's his name? Come on,
Toby, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Toby McGuire.
He's never watched him, and he's getting, he's getting into the age of watching stuff like that now, where it's still kind of cartoony, but not. It's real, a human rather than the cartoon.
They'll come around eventually.
Right on. Well, all right, people. Like I said, Nick, hook up with SPB. Everybody that's here right now, hey, listen, bring a friend next week, or at least share that you had a good time. Spread the word that
absolutely
back live, and we want to continue doing this. and just have fun doing it. So with that being said, I got to go here for the rock out. And I will see you all in 2 weeks. I appreciate you all. Thanks, everybody.
Yay.